everybody, my name's Amanda from Scrimpingmommy.co.uk, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I made this card for the birthday wishes event that Stampin Up did. This was one of the ones that I did. I did it on a Facebook Live, and I'm going to make something very similar, but I'm going to turn it into a tag. Now, if you don't know what a tag is, these are basically this kind of a shape. You can cut them to whatever size you want. There are, you know, some models and some crafters that cut them to a certain size, and they have tags, you know, size 4, size 6, whatever. I just cut whatever I want. So basically, I've just cut sloped, angled off the corners. Okay, then you put a hole in and it's a tag. What do you use them for? You can use them as an alternative to a card, or you can, if you're into album making or journal making, or you like using your planner, you can slide it in and out. It's a tag. Okay, it's also just a form of artistic expression. Some people just like to make them like they like to make ATCs. Okay, so I'll put all the sizes on my blog, and the matting layers are basic card sizes, and this has been cut slightly larger. So I believe that this is 4 by 5 3/4, this one, and this is fresh fig, and I'm just going to glue it on to just build up the layer. And this is basic black. So we've got a nice thick layering going on, because if it's a tag and you're going to use it, say for example for an album, you're going to be pulling it in and out. You want it to be nice and sturdy. You can adapt this idea and put it on a card front. I'm going for the same sort of design as here, and this is a card. I just fancied making a tag. I'm going to punch a hole in the top because I'm going to attach a ribbon. So let me just find a sort of central. Oh, I need a pencil. I need a pencil, not use a pen. I just need to find kind of a central. So this is 4 1/4, so I want 2 and 4 1/4, so I want 2 1/8. About, so it wants to be about there, roughly. These are an awesome way to practice ideas for cards, and then you can then use them as samples if you do a display board, and it's just something a bit different. Right, so that's that bit done. I'm going to just put that to one side, and I've got a piece of Very Vanilla here, and I'm using the postscript. I'm going for the vintage look. Now, I keep doing this, stamping this sometimes upside down, but I've worked out that if you focus on this stamp here that says Air Mail Par Avion, yeah, and make sure that that should be up, then you know your stamp's the right way. Okay, so where's that stamp? Let me find it. Oh, I've lost it. It's there. It's there. It's that one. So if I put that on a block, it does need a large block. Then I know that that is the right way round. So I want to be stamping that way. Amount of times I've done it upside down. Although because it's kind of a bit of a mishmash, I don't suppose it really would matter. Now I'm stamping using Sweet Sugar Plum. Beautiful colour. I'm going to have to go ink pad to stamp. And because I'm going for that kind of vintage look, I'm not worried if I miss spots, or it doesn't stamp evenly, or it doesn't stamp straight. It really doesn't matter. That's the good thing about when you're doing shabby or vintage. It can look a mess and you can reckon on it's meant to be. So it's ideal for me. I'm going to stamp that on there now. Just give it a bit of a press, although it's quite a heavy block, you shouldn't really need to give it much of a press. And there you go, look at that, isn't that beautiful? I love it. I'm just going to put it to one side because I'm going to use it for something else. And just dry it off. And then what I'm going to do before I stick it down is I've got Sahara sand, and I'm going to ink the edges. And I'm using this ink tool here because I just like it. It's a non-Stampin' Up one, so I'm being naughty, but I just like it. Okay. So no, you can't get this from Stampin' Up. It just helps me because I do have problems with my arms, and just having that longer bit of something to hold on to, it just helps. So I'm inking that with Sahara Sand, and it's lovely. It gives you a lovely, aged, vintagey look. I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. Okay. So I think that's enough of that one. I'll bob that away for now. And I can now stick that to my tag base. Watch, I'm going to run out of this stuff in a minute. Okay. We've got a nice layer there. My airmail's facing up. Okay, there we go. And now I'm going to use some of this paper from the rose petal. Is it rose petal or petal rose? Oh, I don't know, I've forgotten. And I don't want all of it. I'm going to rip it. Okay. So I rip towards myself. Figure out how much I need. My cream layer finishes there. Okay. You might think, what's she doing? I'll use that on something else, don't worry. So I'm going to come back with my Sahara Sand. Do a bit more inking on this. Where the edge is white there, I don't want it white, I want it to look old. So I'm adding some more Sahara Sand. Okay. Happy with that. And then I'm going to use tear tape because I want to make a little tuck spot out of this. If you make mini albums or anything like that, you know that everything is a tuck spot. Every opportunity you can get is a tuck spot. Same for journaling. But again, if you want to use this as a model for a card, I'm going to trim it. My little finger's sore, I broke my nail and it's hurting. So that's why I'm all plastered up. They are my own nails, but I have a strengthening thing put over the top. They're not fake nails, but because I've got the strengthening thing, if I do break one, then it hurts. But it'll grow back. Right. Where's my paper piercer? And remove that. And I'm going to put it just like so on the bottom of that. Very vanilla. And then we now have a tuck spot. Okay, I haven't lined that up terribly well at that edge. Let's see if we can just do that a bit better. There we go. So I'm going to make myself a little doodah to tuck in there. So I have pre-cut some of this. What's it called? Very vanilla. And now on this one I did use a script stamp, but I don't want to use too many stamps on one thing and have you thinking that it's going to cost you $1 million to make one card. So I'm just going to omit that part. I'm just using my tag topper punch, and I'm going to use this one. which is Label Me Pretty, and I'm using the Happy Birthday. Again, you can omit this, make something else, do what you want. Nothing's set in stone. Get myself a block. I think my blocks need washing, they're full of ink. So that says Happy Birthday. Just put my glue away. Sweet Sugar Plum again, keeping it nice and simple, just using the two colours. Beautiful. Happy birthday to you. It's absolutely stunning. Okay. Just punch that out. Okay. And then I'm just going to ink this up with my Sweet Sugar Plum. That's that one. I think I'll do my tag as well, actually. Why not? The tag as well. Give it some colour. Bit of ink. Goes a long way. Just going to blend that. There we go. Smashing. Move that, move that, move that. Right, dimensionals. Here we are. Hold on a minute, I might fancy a bit of a doily on there, hold on. Can't use those ones are retired. Can't use retired stuff, what the heck. Let's have a look. Might put a bit of a doily on. Why not? Bit of a doily. There's more than one there. Not wasting them. Get off. Come on. There we go. They do go a long way, do these? I'm just going to cut it in half. I'm just going to put a little bit of ink on just to take the glare of that white off. Just slightly. Yep, that's pretty. I like that. Let's glue that on. I like it when I change my mind halfway through, you know, because I just like to complicate things for myself. Dear me. There we go. That looks nice. Pat it down till it dries. Come on, dry. Hurry up, I ain't got all day. Right. Oh yeah, there's my... I was just thinking, where's my dimensionals? I forgot to put them on my hand. There we go. Get off. Oh, get off. And I'm going to stick that across there like so. Super pretty. Right, now I'm going to use some ribbons. I've got a little bit of Berry Burst here. So I'm just going to cut a small amount of that, feed it through. Feed it through there like so. And I'm just going to use this little bulldog clip to hold it. Get some of that. Tie it round. No idea if I'm in shot, I haven't looked. It's a shame you can't all shout while I'm doing this, you know, in case I'm off shot or off camera. Just tie that in a knot. It's difficult when you've got one finger out of action. You don't realise how how much you need your fingers. That sounds daft, doesn't it? Give that a trim. That a trim. take that off there. Get my sharp scissors for this and cut those at an angle. And that's my little mini tag ready to go in my larger tag that says happy birthday. Okay, and now I'll put some more ribbon. We like ribbon. I'm going to feed it through that way, I think. Is it that way, like that? Get in. There we go. Through that. Open it up. Feed it through. Fingers and thumbs. Like so. There we go. And then I'm going to add a little bit of this. If I can get it off of here. It's miniature black sequin trim. It's lush. It's lush. Let's tie that around there. Tie that around there. Like so. That dangling a bit. I might add this little. I might just add that for a little bit of interest. Why not? And then get my sharp scissors and trim the top off. So there you go. That's a nice alternative to a birthday card. And if you do mini albums and such, that's a lovely, lovely tag. I hope you'll give it a try. Try something a bit different with your Stampin' Up products and have some fun. Thanks for watching. Bye.